It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back. This is your feel-good breakfast show, and things are certainly heating up as a heat wave has hit the central and northern parts of South Africa over the past few days and is set to continue through today. And to get a better understanding of what's in store, we've got Puseletso Mofokeng on the line from the South African Weather Services. Good morning, Puseletso.
Good morning, Lee and Zoe.
Yes, listen, can we first ask you, what is the cause of a heat wave and what are some of the temperatures we can expect?
Well, the cause of the heat wave is because happens when the heat wave happens when there's the semi-stationary upper level high, which actually cause what we call subsidence. In other words, the air actually flow from up down. So if that upper high is semi-stationary, we then have daytime temperatures rising quite high. Even at times, the temperatures at night remain very, very high when we have that upper high sitting over the country.
Now, for those of our viewers that are watching, where in the country has the heat wave hit the hardest, and how can people in these particular areas prepare for that?
Well, preparation of the heat wave is very simple. People have to keep following us on television. We actually do have quite a strong relationship with the SABC. So from time to time, they would actually see the messages that we send there. We are also on Twitter, so they can actually follow us there. And then we are also basically on Facebook, so that's where they can actually follow and actually know where we are when we are expecting the heat wave. And indeed, it's very important that during the heat wave, they actually take too much, or rather, let me put it this way, they should take a little time exposed on the direct sun. Because when you are in the direct sun and we have that extreme temperatures, the first simple sign that you would actually experience would be the headache, and then obviously it will be followed by dizziness, and at the extreme conditions it can even lead to heat stroke, which may lead to death itself. So those are the things that they should be careful of. So in order to prevent such things, it is to remain under the shaded areas, drink cool water from time to time, and if they exercise, especially running or jogging, they should mainly target the evening periods, or should I say early evening periods, as well as just before the sunrise. Those are the times that are advisable zone this time when we have the heat wave. And of course, the areas that are hit by the heat wave the hardest are in the Northern Cape. We still have a lot of places there which still record temperatures beyond 40 degrees.
Sure.
That has been a case from last week, I think from Thursday, Friday, all the way to today. We still expect a lot of places to record temperatures above 40 degrees. In fact, at some point we recorded 45 degrees, which was quite high, and that was on Saturday. We actually recorded 45.7 degrees at a place called Fios Drift. But that was the highest temperature that we recorded, above 40. Most of them, they're just above 40. And it's not only in the Northern Cape. It is also areas in the western areas of the Northwest. That is areas like Tosca, Taung. Also in the Free State, we had high temperatures, but at least as of now, we are seeing cooling coming in the Free State. So we are actually having fewer and fewer areas still having high temperatures, but we are expecting this heat wave to persist up to about Friday.
Well, thank you so much, Puseletso, for giving us an update on that. I think for all of those learners, our thoughts especially go out to them because they are in the outdoors. But as he said, please remain in shady areas and try to stay away from the outdoors as much as possible, especially while this heat wave persists. That was a representative from the South African Weather Service, Puseletso Mofokeng.